Good evening from Bielefeld. This is the evening of the football match between Germany and Spain in South Africa. The match is on at the moment. I've just been to a meeting, and the reason that I'm recording this is because the meeting, I think, was in a way going to answer a question that was raised by Bossman 103, and that was whether atheists and people of faith can work together. And it was an interesting question, because the actual answer I was thinking was yes, of course there are, because charitable things are both can be Christian, can be Islamic, can be Buddhist, can be atheist in their inspiration and things. And the thing that I was meeting I was at this evening, which unfortunately had a low turnout because it clashed with the football match, so a lot of people didn't come. I was only able to go because the class that I had, everybody was emailing me saying, "Oh, I can't come this evening, I've got a cold, I'm not very well," etc., etc. So anyway, so the thing was this evening was about a project called Alternatives to Violence in Sudan. And the Alternatives to Violence project is a project that was started by Quakers, which is why I'm interested in it, actually, because I'm a Quaker, so it sort of comes from that. But it is not religious in its structure. It might have been inspired by Quakerism, but it certainly isn't. It's certainly not religious, and the people who run it now are not necessarily religious. And in Sudan, there are people who, as the man said, there are Muslims, there are Christians, and there are, he called other people, oh dear, I think we've got a bit of football noise. Okay, well, it's been very quiet actually during the match. I was a bit worried about that nobody had scored, because you hear the vuvuzela and things and horns go off when there's a bit of a scoring. So anyway, I'm going to cross the road here. Oops, to do that. Right, okay, and so this Alternatives to Violence project, very much Christians, Muslims, and what are called, I would call animists, but the local faiths of various sorts. Okay, so anyway, so what I'm going to do is, so it's a very interesting project because they work with all the communities. I'm just going down into the U-Bahn here, so it could be a bit wibbly wobbly with the light and everything. Anyway, oh, that's better. Right, so they're working with all these different faiths and with people with no faith at all, and they're trying to build a peace and peaceful resolution structure. So this project, the Alternatives to Violence project, is very much one that I would say meets Bossman 103's criteria. Can atheists, and I think, in fact, I think in virtually any charitable work where there's relief of poverty and various other things, there will be atheists and religious people can work together. Anyway, there's some thoughts here on the evening of the match between Germany and Spain.